And seeing her safe is the key to everything. I mean, everything's just been, like, mapped out for them. It's crazy. Oh, it's a different area. Okay. Oh, I can't go back that way. Incredible. I just can't believe we're Garland. That was so cool. What a reveal. That was the coolest thing. That was so cool. I don't know where I'm going. Where are the monsters? I guess we should probably just head directly to the... This is the very first area. It's kind of cool to be back here now. Oh fuck, I forgot I have to heal. Oh my god. I wasn't even paying attention. I forgot I was supposed to heal in this world. What we just came through, I didn't have to heal through it because we were like consumed by darkness and we were doing totally fine. Oh no, move. You just run. Not good.
Okay.
Let's see what's up these stairs. We didn't do that last time we climbed. Whoa, what is... Oh, it's an eye room. At this point, I don't see any benefit in fighting, other than just making it to the boss. We just ended up going back around. Try to go down here regardless. It's the path. This is the way. This is the way. Where I dropped before? This isn't the way. This is the way back. That's where we came from. The dead end. I think we ended up going inside when I was just supposed to keep progressing outside. But we dropped down there, then we came in through here, but maybe we were supposed to go through the store. There we go. Yeah, still dropping stuff. Oh, fuck me. This is the... I'm getting so turned around. So it had to have been in that way. In that area. Chaos. Describe chaos for me, will you? What shape does this legendary creature of darkness and terror assume? To listen to the rumors on the streets, as many fanciful forms as there are stars in the sky, and yet there is one trait all descriptions have in common. It appears as an inhuman monster, terrible to behold. When rage and despair are bound to emotion, chaos takes form. How will it change, my dear friend? I wonder. When his transformation is complete, an anatomy of terror in the eyes of the Luthinians, I am sure. But to my fellow conspirators and I, a last glimmering ray of hope. Where I climbed up. Maybe this way then. Jack 3. What happened to Jack 2? Damn. This world is Lufinia's playground, a laboratory for them to conduct their experiments in light and dark, with every living thing their lab animal. Jack was understandably filled with unspeakable fury when he learned this truth. He is a pure sort, and it is this very innocence that pushes him to rebel against his masters now. No matter how futile that struggle may be, perhaps this aspect of his personality too was implanted in him by the Lufinians. But I choose to believe otherwise. Heart is what defines my Jack, and I will put my faith in that. It was Jack who authored our ploy, and even if he forgets it, even if he forgets me, I will gladly risk life and limb to set him on the right path. We will sever our world from its unjust fate and set it spiraling into a chaotic void where it can finally be masters of its own destiny. That's the least I can do to thank him and the others for accepting me as one of their own. The fool is Astos. The fool is Astos. I don't have any more doubts. Yeah. No treasure? It's fine. Why ain't that a bit confusing? Boo. No! What the fuck was that? That took away half our health in one thing. That must have been the Afrim. Come on. I hate that shit. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Am I just supposed to kill everything we see? There's no way. I just have to destroy everything. So if that's not the correct way, just don't understand what would be then. And then here. Oh, yikes. Pathway to Rebellion. This is definitely, obviously, the correct way, but... Oh, no. I did not see... It looked as if the area was blocked off. Can we walk up this? Ah! Well, there we go. Sarah 3. Within the heart of the singularity, he will be reborn. But to be merely reborn is not enough. He must accept the chaotic darkness of the singularity into his very soul. Following a similar principle to how the fiends manifest, it is emotion and despair merging that converges the gloom born from a singularity into true darkness. From this, it should be evident that darkness will follow him wherever he goes, drawn ever to the gravitational well of his momentous despair. It is the darkness injected into this world, and the darkness born and bred here, that will guide him to the inevitable conclusion of our ploy. All that is left is for him to use the warp device I have prepared to send him and all his accompanying shadows to that pocket dimension of theirs. Our plan will end in failure if we cannot seize the power to reset the world from them. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ash, Jack, Neon, Sophia.
Cool. Oops.
Aren't you? Setting me up to become chaos.
It's incredible.
Blue Fenians don't deserve a future.
Here we are.
I'll use their power against them.
Wait, I know that's the right way, so I do feel like I gotta check this door.
I'll tear
There's
it all
treasure.
down. Everything they hold dear. Only then will I end this ridiculous farce.
Let's do it. Let's become chaos. Letter to Jack, too. Far, far away lies a place that can only be considered another dimension. Here, the Lufinians constructed what they call stations to serve their needs. Stations are like homes to the strangers, and in a sense like a second home to me. From the various stations, the Lufinians monitor and control the very fate of the world. With cold rationality, they fine-tune the balance of light and dark, and even wield the power to reset existence if deemed necessary. Long time ago, you told me that you wish to completely sever our world from the Lufinians and wrest the power to reset the world from their grip. To this end, you hatched a plot, and spoke at great length to me of my role within it. But enough history. This message is likely my final piece of guidance to you before you warp to Lufinia, Jack. Become chaos. Free us from the shackles of our would-be gods. This is crazy that this time around it's like the warriors are helping Garland become chaos, as opposed to them having to defeat him and Garland betraying them. I don't think we're gonna betray our friends, but maybe once he becomes chaos. So I'm telling you, it's like, all right, if you wanna get the good ending, you gotta play the game again on hard mode.
Extraction denied. Extraction denied. Initiate immediate memory erasure and pacification.
Screw you. Screw you all!
Warning. Chaos infection. Warning. Chaos infection.
Yeah, they made this so sci-fi in a way. From the original, and I don't. Other than there were teleportation, everything in this was technically, I guess, in the original. When it's all 8-bit, tiny like that, it's the details. Some details necessarily aren't there, so it's hard to say like how futuristic they really intended everything to be. Here we go. Of course.
Decompression in Station 19. Positive ID. Senior Agent Jack Garland.
He's completely corrupted.
But this wasn't in Astos' report.
He's a traitor. That's why.
Contagion confirmed.
Report!
Unknown. Suspected metaphysical anomaly. Corruption spreading.
If this continues, he'll reestablish our link to the old world.
Then we have no choice. Reset it.
I see no other option.
Activating dimensional crystal matrix. Preparing to initiate world reboot.
Agent Jack Garland, can you hear me?
Clear as day.
The station you're in is infected. We're going to reinitialize it along with the old world. We've got no other choice.
Who do you think you are?
He's unintelligible.
Likely due to chaos corruption.
Jack, acknowledge.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, it's the second time you said it. Yeah.
Dimensional crystal matrix ready. Standing by.
Do it.
You hear the crystal music in the background. That's sick. Oh god, what's going on? I kind of wish I was dressed cooler for this scene cutscene. I don't like the witch doctor.
Power from your hands and make it my own.
What is going on here? Dimensional crystal matrix. Just fucking up the matrix, guys. Fucking up the matrix. Oh, that's evil. That's a very evil laugh.
Analyzing.
You're wasting your time. This soul is mine to devour. A feast fit for chaos. Now I'll swallow you whole. And even those damn fiends will kneel to me as their lord.
Was it supposed to be chaos? Not chaos.
I know who you are.
Oh, there we go. Darkness manifest? Gnarly. Look at our friends This is their chaos. It does look just. This chaos does look just like. Tomato chaos is mine. That is so interesting. It looks similar to the to Garland's chaos, minus 2 arms. Well, let's hope for the best. It's gonna be hard.
Just don't flinch from what you see.
He's so much smaller.
Shut up, asshole! Stand back and witness the birth of chaos. And watch as your fate.
That was so cool. Oof. This is gonna be tough. Oh, I did not expect that. I don't want to reset. Get up, fool. Getting worked. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. Good, we have a moment. Vendetta Braze. Oh. Oh, that's why. Why I keep it. There it is. Damn. let's go for it. What do they got to say? What do they got to say? Though this creature of darkness will primarily seek to engage in close combat, it is just as competitive at destroying its enemies with fire, water, and wind and earth elements attacks before they even get close. Find a way through the barrage of attacks to close the distance, then engage it in melee. Be extra wary when you see it readying to cast Inferno, Earthquake, Tsunami, or Whirlwind, as those spells can topple even the strongest warrior.
As your plans turn to dust! Damn it!
That's what I should do. I should go. Shit. Come on. Keep doing that, but that fucking breaks me.
You're going to die. The darkness inside me will swallow you whole. An eternity of despair will do that to you. But I need more. We're only just getting started.
We don't have any more potions either.
Damn it! Stand back and witness the birth of chaos. Watch as your plans turn to dust. Don't misunderstand me. You're going to die. The darkness inside me will swallow you whole. This sucks.
I didn't expect them to do this to us. It's really kind of cheap for us to, for them to play, to have us play the entire game with allies, and get used to that, and then not really. We have yet to have to do a one-on-one, and that's not what the game is. Don't make it that game at the very end. That's very unfair. I much rather would have. I wish that all the 20 hours playing this, I would have got used to. Like, I could have done a lot better to get used to everything. And if the entire game was... If the entire game was just one player, instead of having the crew with us, then I would... If I got to this point, I would be much better prepared. I don't know what class to use, what to do. I don't know.
Time for a change.
I'm pissed. I get the story and it makes sense. Still not happy about it. Fuck you. God damn it. The fact you can't just fucking cancel out of a move easily is so frustrating.
Inside you will swallow you whole.
Alright, I'm gonna go take the dogs out. I'm gonna smoke some weed and then come back and we're gonna try to do this. I was canceling abilities, but it didn't say anything about like your basic attack. It was like instead of doing certain magic attacks, you can cancel. I got hit by that? Weak. Guess we want to be away on that one. Ooh. I hate that dread. I hate that dread one. That's so hard. Because I don't know when he's gonna fucking do it. Or I don't know. It's like, what direction is he gonna do it? That's what's frustrating about it. Ah, boo! And that's so freaking dumb. I knew where he was going. I knew what he was doing. I wasn't in. Yeah, that's bullshit. He was able to take that step and do that move. I want to start over again. It's that easy. This is gonna be a pain. This one's gonna be rough. I know, it was such bad timing for me to go in. I've done 2 hits and I already need to use a potion. See how frustrating, like, oh wow. I don't know, Whirlwind, this isn't good. Nah, that's okay, we just run away. No way! No way! So many moves, I can't be close to him. Woohoo! I hate that move so much. Not enough space. Man, we're not doing good. That's what I need to do, is get more of those double hits. I'm getting it once, come on. I rolled. Yeah, how am I supposed to avoid a dead? That's so close. Just kill me. Shouldn't have been. Oh, we really have to do the match literally in one stab, get out. The frustrating thing of that is if I die when we've invested 10-20 minutes into the fight, that's just too much. How, if I'm running at full speed, half the map distance away from him, yet he still is able to, that does not make any sense.
Can't be.
Weak sauce, I got stuck. This map sucks. Look at how small, like, I'm stuck. There's these invisible walls. It's fucking ridiculous.
As your plans turn to dust.
Balls. Means that Dread still got us? That's so frustrating. Dread Earth, I understand I have to run away, but fuck me. Man, give me some space with the roll then. That's my favorite combo. The stomp, the bashes, and him doing the flame ball. I like it. That I can deal with. Most squatters don't care. Tsunami's kind of a bitch. Damn, that's doing good. Ooh. Still gets me. No way. Oh, it's our first time getting to phase 2. That's progress. So phase 2 is a lot easier than phase 1.
Jack, let's talk this out. What do you want?
It's not enough. It's still not enough.
Do I become stronger in my phase 2? Let's get him away from that. Oof. Phase 2 sucks. Now he can't even see his move ahead of time. Awesome. Mega suck. Oh my god. I say the freaking second phase is so much worse than first phase. They're really making this a big final fight, which is good. They always do that, but boy, I wish that they did a better job at, like, what's the word, kind of like incrementally making it harder, as opposed to having so many easy big bosses. Ah, come on. Come on, you're shitting me. Okay.
Shut up, asshole! Stand back and witness the birth of chaos. And watch as your
Should be able to go between his legs.
Can't be. No way. No. This sucks.
I don't feel like I am even comfortable losing like any health to this first phase. And even then, we might, we probably will only get close to like halfway through the second phase. I don't. This is gonna be rough. Very fun game, very cool. The story throughout the game is so confusing, like the original would be. But like now that I'm at the end, holy hell, was the story really cool. I think I dig it. I think it was pretty cool. They give you a really nice Easter egg, or like tease. What do you call, like twist? They give you a really big twist at the end, and it's just like, what? And so yeah, it's kind of cool. If anything, though, what I'm afraid of, what I believe this is actually telling the story of, is kind of the whole reason that Final Fantasy 1 even exists. Like the characters of what their purpose is in that one, how there's only 4 of them, and this one there's 5 of us and stuff, like that story, I'm pretty sure this is the telling of their motivation and the whole reason for what they're doing. But very fun. No, I recommend playing it. I don't necessarily recommend buying it full price. But any Final Fantasy fan, it's hard to explain that. All right, I'm gonna explain this. All right, so the story of Final Fantasy 1 is 4 warriors of light just show up, 4 strangers show up, and they all have a purpose of restoring the lights to the crystals in order to defeat chaos. To defeat darkness and chaos. Well, in that story, chaos was created by one of the warriors of light, Garland. And Garland is the enemy, and Garland made a deal with the darkness to become chaos so they could actually like destroy darkness in its entirety, but they failed, and chaos created this time loop that had them like trying again, and every time they kept failing. And so eventually they just kind of they did stuff a little bit different in the way that you do it. I can't remember what was different, but whatever. For whatever reason, they succeeded, right? In the original, and they stopped the time loop. They travel 2,000 years back and past, stop the time loop. Wadata, right? There's 5 warriors of light, because this guy right here is not those 4 warriors of light, but Garland, who made the deal with chaos to made the deal with the darkness to become chaos in order to like for them to destroy darkness in its entirety and blah blah blah. I don't know, this whole confusing thing. You're playing the villain. You're playing the main villain of the game in the first one. That like it's like a prequel. It's like a prequel to the very first one. It's like Final Fantasy 0.0 kind of thing, or like -1. I don't know. It's a prequel. Yeah, there you go. But I don't know if it is for sure. I think this is where they changed the story. I think this is where... Oh, lackluster? What do you mean by that? Like, I don't know. I mean, the magic and everything looks cool. I don't know. The graphics look different, but it's because they use like those Japanese type style artwork when it comes to creating the character looks and stuff. It looks very similar to other Japanese games. No, the world is cut off because they do it mission based. So I was gonna say is like I don't recommend paying full price for the game, but like if it was like super discounted, then it could be fun. I would recommend playing on hard difficulty for anyone that actually really enjoyed it. But the bosses that you have to face are like really cool. Like we've been playing Elden Ring and stuff, and I'm a Final Fantasy fan, right? But like the bosses in this have been, other than like Elden Ring making things so disgusting and so repulsive and big and stuff, like the bosses in this are really, I think, cooler. The combat is the selling point, sure. They don't have stamina in this, so it's easier than than the Souls games because you can roll infinitely, right? Granted, they're a lot less forgiving. You can't just roll away so easy. You don't get as much roll. You have to. It's much more precise. I feel like I get caught so much, even though like there's no like medium load or heavy load. Like it's a simplified hardcore action RPG. But for like a franchise to have this as their first like attempt, I think they did an incredible job. Because it's really the way that they've kind of combined Final Fantasy into an action game in this sense. I thought they did a really good job. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like, people that have played other... This game is for Final Fantasy fans. This game's for Final Fantasy fanboys. It's not going to hold up to the other Souls games. It's definitely fun. It's difficult. Some, you got to get that dodge. You got to get that dodge on if you want to try to succeed in the game. Timing is, everything, right? But it's kind of easy to get to the bosses. It's the bosses that are hard. Fuck. They did a big leap. So normally you have your characters. You're not just Jack. You have like there's four other characters. God damn it. I hate when he starts with Tsunami. I need to get to phase 2 without him using Tsunami once. Shit. I need to get closer to him, but it's too dangerous. Part of me wants to just switch to Sage and try to beat him, and then we can heal ourselves and use magic if we need to. Not earthquake. No. The amount of different abilities bosses do is really cool. not just, you know, here's a big guy who stomps you and you have to dodge his tail or whatever. It's like every monster has all these like crazy freaking moves. It's nuts. But that's for the fans of the Final Fantasy. There's so many cool moves that you know that the characters do in the game, but you never actually saw them do it. This game, much like much like Final Fantasy like online though, like the multiplayer, 14, how they kind of, I guess ever since they've gone 3D, how they've kind of made like what once was 2D, like Pokemon style stuff, to like these like super epic cool like actions, seeing monsters do, or like like watching Malboro actually do bad breath and stuff. But then again, we've been seeing that for a while, but like to have to dodge it in a moving sense is very interesting. Man, I fucking hate Dread Earth. Oh, this one. That's what I was trying to say earlier. So they have multiple allies. You get like 4 other people, and it's kind of a way to win boss fights that are hard. Run away a lot, do this poking, send your allies to do most of the work, have the allies pull aggro so you can actually get in there and do some damage before he turns around and fights back, right? Or uses a back attack or something. This is the final. This is it. This isn't it. I imagine I become Chaos and maybe we have to fight ourselves, or I don't know exactly, but this is it. I'm pretty sure this is the final. This is the end of the game. And they finally, and in this last moment, basically, they put you by yourself. You have people the whole game, and then in this last fight, they're like, no, you gotta do this one on your own. And it's like, yo, I haven't played the game by myself. I played it with allies. The moves, the stuff, to have the monsters focus on you and doing all of these quick attacks in succession is so overwhelming at times. And this is, phase 1 is nothing compared to phase 2. And I can't beat it. I'm out of potions. It's just a matter, I just kind of want to get to it. It's just like whatever. So I've already lost for sure. No, not unless it's potions like that Dark Souls, you know. You use them until you respawn, or until you respawn and get back. Sometimes when you kill like mobs, they'll drop a potion for you to gather, but that fucking Dread Earth, I hate it so much. Give me a beverage. Tiamat, so big bosses in this. Tiamat, 6-headed dragon, but has the body of like a humanoid, so it's big. It's much bigger than this thing. I think they made this guy smaller because it's like a one-on-one. Other bosses are much bigger. Well, not like ginormous. Tiamat, I felt like could have been bigger. But like the zombie dragon was really cool, and that was really big. That one was such a pain. The zombie dragon was so... That one I cheesed. I had to run away because there's poison. It constantly puts this poison and surrounds itself in this poison, and it's like I can't step in it without being poisoned. It's just too much. It was just too much. So we got through it. But boy, on hard mode, I don't know how to get through that. I'm at like 20 something hours, and we've done all of the, like, every time you complete like a mission, like every mission is unique in the sense that it's the environment. Your dungeon, it's not, they don't do repeats. You know, like how Dark Soul, or yeah, how like Elden Ring, like you go into all these caves and they just kind of like, so many of them just look like the same caves and stuff. Every level in this game is definitely different. God damn, I'm just not prepared for it. I'm just and so it's fun in that experience. But then after you go through a level, a main story, they open up side missions, and so you can replay that level in maybe in a different, like, not the entirety of the level. It's usually like somewhere in the level that's kind of more cut off, smaller, and you just have to kind of do somewhat of a challenge. They're not hard or anything, unless it's a Master Tonberry that you got to kill. Master Tonberry's hardest monster, pound for pound, in this game because of how small they are. Master Tonberry's the hardest, and oh man, when I have to kill like multiple, that was the worst. I've died to Master Tonberry's. I fucking should have double tapped. I only did one. The Everyone's Grudge, Master Tonberry's Everyone's Grudge is the nastiest move. It is so hard to dodge because it's just all these souls they throw at you, and you have to like it's like dodgeball. You're watching these souls coming at you, and you're just hoping to dodge, but really you're just gonna get hit by like a few of them and get stunned, and then just get like fucking just a wave of just destruction. We're gonna die again. Die and retry.
Blame yourself, Jack. No!
Shut up, asshole! Stand back and witness the birth of chaos. And watch as your plans turn to dust.
No. There's some cool moves. There's really cool moves that you can pull off in the game, like especially because like right now I'm Dragoon. Granted, you can change like this is my Paladin. Maybe we should fuck the Paladin.
Inside me will swallow you whole.
Oh, we were just out of range. How funny is that? God, the invisible wall. I thought I had space and I didn't. We need to get him. We need to get him in the. Oh, that's half the difficulty of this battle right here. Is this map? This map. I feel like it requires more space, but I wish it just showed me a wall. It's so misleading with its little steps. We're doing Paladin. Future attempts are Paladin. All of my victories, boss-wise, that are hard, were always achieved with Paladin. They have a lot of jobs, so a lot of options of how you want to play. You got a lot of really cool combo attacks. I can't pull off any of them because we have no time. He'll hit us if I try to pull off a combo. Fuck me. Just kill me, man. Yeah, invisible walls are the freaking worst, man. That invisible walls are like a pet peeve of mine in video games. They piss me off. I always mock them, but like, deep down they upset me. Especially in something like this that is actually causing me to get hurt. Oh my god, I didn't dodge any of that. I didn't dodge a single one of those. I can't do 3 attacks. We can't do 3 attacks. We gotta do 1, 2, dodge. Only can we do 3 if he's doing, like, if he's summoning Inferno, or... I don't know. Realistically, though, because this is just 1-on-1, he's hard, yes. But, like, if I had to do the... what is it? The volcano guardian? The snake lady? If I had to do that girl 1-on-1... I don't know if I would be able to beat her. She was so freaking fast. It was so cool. It was just insane. It's just too much. It was too much. She was so fast. The cool thing is that this shield is going to be able to block 1 hit. Yeah, phase 2 is worse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm only just barely making it to phase 2, there's no possible way I can beat him. I need to be able to complete phase 1 with at least... Alright, so you start with 5 potions. I'll give myself 1 potion. I think if I could get to phase 2 with 4 potions, maybe with enough attempts we can get through it. Let's see how quickly, how many attempts I'm getting at phase 2. I've done it once. Did it once, and I said, oh, he's tough. He fucked me up. He fucked me up, and all I tried to do was play defense. Bro, how am I supposed to avoid it if I'm already running at top speed and dodge? How can I not avoid that? It's so fucking frustrating. So yeah, they really... He's tough. He's tough. He's tough. I know I was saying the other ones, they would be really hard to beat one-on-one, but they would. And now I'm still kind of concerned, how am I supposed to beat this guy one-on-one? I wish I had my homies. It's so shitty that we have to do it one-on-one. I can... No, yes and no. I could probably get some better armor, but... God, if I'm being honest, it's not going to make much of a difference. Mainly because, like, his armor level, they recommend 120, and we're at, like, 116. So it's, you know how that, so it's just like, what the fuck? And at this point in the game, I'm by myself, so the very last thing I want to do right now is go grind enemies all by myself. I'm so, yeah. But I think that's probably what's gonna have to be done. I'm not gonna be able to beat him.
Shut up, asshole! Stand back and witness the birth of chaos. Then watch as your plans turn to
You do. You have your homies in all of the rest of the game. All the rest of the game, you get people, but I don't want to spoil the game, but you don't got them right now. Well, they're here, you just don't got them. I haven't had him for 2. I'm still gonna be by myself. The way that they kind of cut off the missions, the list of missions, once we got to a certain part. It might still be fine because the enemies, they may have made them slightly easier, or maybe they made us stronger in order to defeat them. Like, because we're by ourselves now, and they obviously want us to get to this guy. I love that. Malicious Waters, how it looks like a universe. I love that. I might do that. I'm gonna keep doing that. That was cool. I just hit him with the third attack. I'm not gonna do, I'll do it in a second. Oof. It gives me a second to just kind of do one move and get the hell out. But we kind of got hit. But, you know, if I'm being honest, he's not really hitting harder than the other bosses. He actually is hitting much less than most of the other bosses hit.
Shut up, asshole!
that does for me. That didn't do shit. Well, for a move called Sentinel, I thought it was going to maybe make me stronger defensively. Maybe guard me against an attack or something. That didn't do shit. No, not Tsunami. That's what I also need to do, is get myself set up with the right kind of abilities. So far I've been able to utilize combos, and so I would always use my FP to do like the end of a combo like this. Oh, hold on, I don't have any FP, so I can't do it. Like, so I would use my FP that way, and I ignored the use of abilities throughout the game because I always was consuming my FP with my combos. Now I can't even pull off a combo because we don't have any time. He'll hit us before I can finish it. This seems like something I need to find the perfect abilities to use, and that's going to give me an advantage. I'm just not prepared. I'm just not prepared. The game wasn't so challenging up into this point. Now I feel like it's like freaking just brick wall. Where, you know, that is kind of the case with about every single Final Fantasy ever made. They always kind of do that to us. You get all the way to the end of the game, and then it's like, if you didn't take the time to grind a hella, the L at the very end is just so freaking difficult and not that easy to get through. We even us, like when we did the replays of the old ones, and we didn't really grind ahead of, we didn't do much like extra grinding or whatnot. We barely, every one of those victories was just by a freaking hair. I didn't beat a single one of those games with ease. Even the only one was maybe well, Final Fantasy VII, I had a save that had a really decked out crew, so I used that instead. Oh, because it had Knights of the Round. But then I did it, and it's just like, you only have to do like phase 1 of Sephiroth, Knights of the Round, one Knights of the Round does the trick. And phase 2, I don't know if it's just 1 or maybe it's 2. Maybe I'm confused. Like, it literally takes 2 Knights of the Round to defeat Sephiroth. But let's see what we got at the world map. See, it is. How are they gonna do that to us? That is brutal. Brutal. They cut off every other little dot, and all we have is the Chaos Shrine. Why would you do that? Oh man. I would hate to change the difficulty to story mode just so we can finish the ending. We're gonna have to grind a little. See, it says we're equipped as 110, so. But then again, I also don't have. Let me do what is. I did what I thought. Let's do that. See what we're at now. 116. See, so it's like we should be able to defeat him. No, we can grind the everything before the final fight. I ran through it, but we can grind, but we have to grind by ourselves, and that's the sad part. But it does make us extra strong.
We finally partitioned ourselves off from that vile, obsolete world. We cannot allow them to reestablish.
Oh, what the fuck, you bat? It did its attack right as it made me waste my cool bash.
If it looks like it will fumble, then we.
Okay, it's a lot easier to kill these guys with.
Of course, if I could reset the world. No, that's not enough. I need chaos. Chaos! All the chaos there is in this first lab.
See, only 2 hits killed the bat in that sense. So I'm able to kind of go around, and I technically can just replay this level, because any progress you make is saved. See how when I get to do my combos, how cool they are? They just destroy. Yeah. Dragoon, baby. Or the Lancer, I guess it's more so the weapon, but we're a Breaker now. The classes, like, they evolve, and you get a lot of cool classes. I haven't even unlocked all of them. And you have your starter ones, and then it just goes from there. Sword Fighter, Swordsman, Ronin, Pugilist, Marauder, Mage, Duelist, Lancer, Warrior, Knight, Berserker, White Mage, Black Mage, Dragoon, Samurai, Dark Knight, Paladin, Breaker, Sage, Tyrant, Void Knight, other ones I still haven't unlocked. Yeah. I found the ones that I liked and I stopped. So if you look at the reviews and stuff, I didn't, but Melty was saying that the game wasn't getting good reviews, and I'm afraid that it's probably because those people aren't diehard Final Fantasy fans and they really are enjoying Elden Ring. So I don't know what their beef is, but bro, like, I thought the game was really fun. There wasn't a day this week that I woke up dreading to play the game. Oh, nervous to play it, yes, because I was like, God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this boss that we're on. But, you know, I would hop on, and then, like, maybe 30 minutes or an hour into it, we were able to get through. So, you know, we still did it every time. But, boy, yeah. This is true. This is true. Yeah. Yeah. But, for like Final Fantasy fans, it's definitely, I think, a good one. It's fun. I'm able to. This is like the first game I'm able to jump as a Dragoon and actually jump, like disappear for a second and jump. Like, I thought that was so fucking fantastic. Oh, I guess you've done that. We do that in 14 in online. You probably have a jump ability for one of the classes. Of course you do. But still, in the whole action, like, quick battle, like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I turned off the health. I turned off, not the health, I turned off, what did I turn off? I turned off the points. Like, I think if you, normal people, which I imagine is disgusting and ugly, every hit you do, it shows you how much damage you're doing and how much damage they're taking and stuff, and I think that's just, or how much damage they're doing to you or whatever. I turned that shit off. I never saw it. So I can only imagine that it's disgusting and it just clutters the screen. So if anyone is playing the game and didn't turn that shit off and they think that, oh man, this game just looks whatever, like, bro, just turn that off. It's going to be a lot better. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to my health. I did. It don't matter. You get to keep everything that you got. Yeah, screen clutter is very bad. And when you're playing a Final Fantasy, of course you got like all this magic and stuff, so the more characters that are doing magic attacks, things just get out of control, right? But this one, not so bad. It's not so bad. I wish I could show you some of the other bosses, but maybe if you go through the some of the VODs, you can see how a lot of the when you got the homies, the fights are a lot easier. They're a lot easier. But still not easy, I should say. And like, if we were playing on, ooh, you see that move I just did? Yeah, that I did pull out Odin's sword and do his attack. I did do that. I know I didn't one-shot him, but I did do that. This is a shortcut back to Chaos or Darkness Manifest. The Darkness Manifest is like, I am Chaos, and Jack's like, no, motherfucker, I'm gonna be Chaos, so I gotta defeat you. And but really, it's like, if he wants to be Chaos, he should have just been titled Chaos instead of Darkness Manifest. Chaos pre-Jack. Jackless Chaos. That's what he should have said. So yeah, they made it so this is actually really easy. Oh, Earth and Raymond. Back it up. We just picked up a legendary. Ah, but they say no, don't even bother with it. Look at that. It's beautiful, but it's for a Marauder. What I need to do is just collect a ton of... We'll have to just farm. I feel like more likely than not. No, I want to beat the game legitimately, so... I also want to see the ending, you know? Because, starting... That's the thing, is like, what are we going to do for tomorrow and stuff? I had planned... This, I feel like we're stuck in a grinding. Like, I don't know how to get through this without... Like, with it taking only a little bit. Like, I don't know. I plan to start Mario tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even know what the Mario game's called. The newest one with the duo with the cats and the Bowser Jr. I was gonna start one of those tomorrow because I was sure we were gonna beat this tonight. That's why I'm on so late, because I wanted to for sure finish it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what it's called. Yeah. On Mario Day, you got that, Dowsa? That's exactly the same reason I got it. Hey, the first one apparently it's 2 players. So if you see me on and you're on, just get in there and jump in the game with me. But yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. I guess maybe I don't know if I'm gonna finish this game. I have to finish it. I just don't know if we're gonna... Fuck. Part of me feels like off stream I'll play it until I feel like I can beat the guy, and then I'll stream the end. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't know if we should just end this through the story and just defeat it, and then just do story finish. I kind of want to do that. I know, option grinder plus... I know. Yeah. I just don't know how long it's going to take, and it's totally going to be disconnected to this whole playthrough, and it's just going to be like, when am I going to do that? And it's just like, I want to get the end, but I don't... It's so frustrating. They shouldn't even give me an easy mode. They shouldn't even give me an easy mode for me to even consider it. But because they have it, it's like, I'm so tired, and I just want it to end. I know, see, Dow, so yeah, it's like, yeah, I know. It's just, I won't do it, but I'm going to be tempted to do it until we beat him. It's going to be so frustrating, and I'm so afraid that maybe in, like, after, like, hours of attempt, I'm just going to buckle, and I'm going to hate myself for it, so... It's not the right option. You're right. I want this, and we're just on normal, so it's not like this should be super hard or anything. Fuck. I was doing much better. We were able to get him to phase 2. He I believe is the last boss. So what can you say? I don't think he's gonna be the last boss. Something's telling me that chaos. I just don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like he is gonna be the last boss, and then Jack is gonna become chaos, and the game's gonna be over. Because that's how the normal Final Fantasy started. So I don't know. Well, you distracted me, but I was failing so much earlier. I was doing better, much better than when you were watching me. I did pretty decent here and there, but I still just couldn't do it. Yeah, I think I'm just so tired, that. So yeah, I'm gonna call the stream and everything now, and then tomorrow we're still gonna play Mario. We're gonna still start at Mario, but so I feel kind of upset with myself, sick to myself that we're not gonna finish this like in succession. Yeah. Thanks, Dasa. Well, that comment makes me feel better. Slice, just like Odin would do it. This game's so violent too, with some of its kills. So violent, so fun. Yeah, dude. You have a great night, though. So you have a good dinner. I need to eat something too. Everything is so easy to kill now because we have this like darkness buff. Because like we're by ourselves and we're trying to become chaos and this and that. Like, so cool. They did the story. How do you improve upon such a vague story? I don't know, but they did it. Because, I mean, you know, there's probably lots of ways to improve upon a vague story, but they did it. That's all I'm saying. They could have made it super weird, but, like, it's pretty cool. I really, after all of this, I do like how this turned out. I died anyways. That's actually probably the easiest way to save Crystal, right? Just die. And we're back. Let's, Alright. Oh my god, that's what I want. That's what we want. We want all orange level 118. Thanks, also. It would be cool if you popped in, because I don't know how Mario even plays. I don't know if it would be easy for you to even jump in, but it would be fun. It would be fun, so I'll consider it. But yeah, I haven't even touched the game, so it's going to be a fresh thing. So I'm excited for that. My nerves are no longer going to be so stretched, so freaking thin with all of the pressure and just frustration with these fucking hardcore action RPGs. I just want to. I typically don't want to break my controller, but boy, do I want to break my controller sometimes while we play through these. Got the chills there. But yeah, I just need to do some grinding. We just need to do some grinding. I bet if we have a pretty good set of gear, we can cut down, we can do some more damage, take less damage. I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's get this save. Let's call it a night, guys. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll be back. Well, I guess more than 12 hours. I was about to say less than 12 hours, but no, it's not true. It'll be more. See you.